Hey guys, how you doing? This is Coach Scott. Coach Scott's Chemistry, Purple Wave Chemistry. Let's review some things more about Unit 4. Now, if you recall, I think it's worksheet 2, we looked at some of this stuff, right? So let's say I've got a gas here, right? We're going to call this get this gas, call it X. So this is gas X. And let's say we've got, I don't know, one volume of gas X. So I'm going to throw three particles in there and just show one volume. And it's going to combine with gas Y. Add two Y's there. So we'll do little circles there. So I've got to have the same number of particles because they're the same volumes, right? If you recall that. Okay, so there's three. And when they combine together, they're going to form one volume of a gas. So how would they look? What would it be if I combine that volume with that volume? Well, just like before, I've got one volume. So I've got to have the same number of particles. So I use one of those squares. You could cross through there if you needed to. And I've got to use two of the circles. Two of the circles. One, two. Use another square. These are monoatomic, right? They're just singles. So I use that one and that one. Use that one. So, well, got out of the volume a little bit. I can't draw. So this would be x, y squared. That's it. Okay. So I have one volume of x, two volumes of y to form one volume of xy2. And of course, I just drew it like that. Here's a question. What if x and the y's were diatomic? Okay. So I'm going to draw this little square. So what if there were two squares? Two squares for each particle of x. They were diatomic. I'm still going to combine with two volumes of y, but y is also diatomic. All right, there's one volume. So here's the question. How many volumes of xy squared, xy2 rather, am I going to produce? One volume? Well, let's see here real quick. So again, it's one of these and one of these. Square. One of these and one of these. And then one of these and one of these. That leaves me three squares left over. So how many volumes will I actually create? Well, and you should recall this from worksheet 2. If they're diatomic, I'm actually going to produce two volumes of xy squared. That's the difference between the ones being monoatomic and diatomic. So I would produce that, 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 that. I'm a terrible artist, you know that. All right. So that means I have the same number of particles on this side. I have the same number of particles as on this side. That's the only way. And we come to find out, we actually get two volumes if it's got two diatomics coming together. So anyway, hopefully that'll help you out. This is Coach Scott, Purple Wave Chemistry, saying, Hullabaloo, Kanick, Kanick.